In about '88, you came to Jim Crockett, WCW, NWA, and got hooked up in a memorable sort of an angle with the Steiner brothers,
Oh yeah,
managing them, and then the whole Robin Green thing, who later
right.
turned on
They could
Rick.
have done so much stuff with that, with me and her. If they would have split the signers up and had Rick go with me, or Rick go with her, and Scott go with me, and do a big angle like that, but they lost sight in that. I don't know why they didn't think about doing that. They could have done that. That would have been awesome.
It seemed that that was kind of being hinted at on television at the time, but they didn't
They didn't.
pull the
Yeah,
trigger.
they didn't follow through on a lot of stuff. Let's just say
What was it like managing those two?
it was fun. They were great guys. Both of them are really great guys.
And very far ahead of their time.
Yeah.
And then a lot of fans, also myself included, remember all the work you did for WCW with respect to your on-air
I,
work. Mostly
I
the
love working with Jim Ross. I had so much fun with Jim Ross.
was that mostly the syndicated shows?
Yeah, the syndicated and the Saturday show. I'd have the plug for the hotline on the Sunday show, and the Saturday morning show. I had Missy does the mail, and did the Canadian show.
Hmm.
So it was fun. I loved doing the announcing. I was so happy doing that. I didn't want to manage Nasty Boys. I didn't want to be a manager. I wanted to be an announcer and do interviews and stuff. I just thought that was so much fun.
Was it you that came up with the whole play on the female reporter in the locker room thing?
No, that was Dusty because the female got in trouble up in I think New England or something, when one of the football players stuck his dick in her face, and then she went, I got all upset about it. But the bitch was in the locker room. That's what they do in locker rooms. They get naked and fart and burp and do whatever guys do in locker rooms. And if you're in there, you got to be respectful. Like I always try to stay out of the guys' locker room because that's not, I'll get dressed in the hallway bathroom. I don't go in the locker room.
And was that the angle, if memory serves me correct, that Stan Hansen spit the tobacco juice on you,
Oh
or
yeah, tobacco on me. Yeah, that was funny. I love
w-
Stan Hansen. He was such a great guy to work with. He didn't like doing the angle either. They wanted to do something. Dusty wanted to do something that he took me out on a date. I'm all dressed up, and he takes me to a place where there's like sawdust on the floor and stuff.
and that never happened?
And that never happened. That would have been so much. That would have been really fun.
What would you regard your highlight in terms of your WCW on air personality tenure?
My feud with Paul Lee was fun.
I was going to ask you about that. How did that come about, and what was he
I
like?
don't know. I don't know why they had a feud with me and Paulie. I got the Great American Bash poster from '91, framed, matted, and framed in my bedroom because my name's bigger than the Steiner brothers, and Paulie's name is bigger than Arn Anderson and Barry Windham's. On it for the match. It was supposed to take place, but somebody neglected to ask the Maryland Athletic Commission that if they could have a mixed tag, and they said no. So that's why they had to kidnap me out at the ringside and didn't let the match happen. But all I did was go in and cover Paul 1, 2, 3. That was all that because we did it everywhere. We did it all around for a couple of months, and all I did was go in and cover Paul, and it was so much fun.
What was he like back at that? Was he still as
Oh,
outspoken?
he was a maniac, ADHD all the way. I love Paul.
Then you mentioned that you segued again to manage the Nasty Boys and guided them to their big tag title win over
Uh,
Anderson and Roma. What? Yeah, I wanted. I'm aware that you didn't in the past say the most favorable things about that.
Well, no, I mean, they were nice guys and everything, but they never let me talk. They never let me do anything. They never let me. One was always getting hurt, and I'd have to go in there and stop the count or do something in the finish at the last minute. Like Missy, get in the ring and stop the count. Jump on Sting's back.
Mhm,
Okay. Then my
mhm.
pops out. Things like that. They were always getting hurt, always changing shit up. Just not. Whatever.
What led to you exiting from that and then the company?
Well, because I went up there to take promo pictures with the Nasty Boys, and there was a picture of my boob up on the wall. So I took the picture down, and I went to throw it away, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna keep this." And so I went to Eric Bischoff and said, "Listen, I want all the copies, and I want an apology." And he never did anything about it. So Later on, me and Bischoff had words, and it was all because of Eddie Gill, all because of Jason Hervey. Me and Jason were dating, and then we broke up, and Jason and Bischoff became best friends. And then I got fired because I broke up with Jason.